The answer, of course, is yes. But you're also capable of great joy. And you have to choose for it most of the time. To choose for it. Every single time you're having joy, fun, love, there's a fear there too. And you're choosing that that fear isn't as loud in that moment. Your greatest memories, your greatest experiences had fear in them. You know, some people are like, oh man, remember that time we rode in the hot air balloon? Wasn't that glorious? Yeah, and the whole time, we don't care who you are, underneath there is a part of you going, we could plummet to our deaths at any moment. But it's not as loud. It's the ratio thing, right? It's the ratio. It's the ratio between what is going to be, like we call it, the loudest instrument in your band. It's the mixing board. Get the dials out. So yeah, when you're born, you cry. But you don't cry because something's wrong with you. You cry because you've had a big shock. Things have changed. And you're having a normal reaction to that big shock and change. And as an infant, maybe you can't come out of that. You know, you might go up here and say, freak out, oh my God, what's going on, for a while. But, you know, as a conscious adult, we want these little bumps to be smaller and smaller as you can. And if you get up here, recognize it and get yourself out. What is true now helps a lot with that. So does just going, oh my God, I'm in that thing that Elohim talks about. I don't want to be here. That can do it too. Basically becoming conscious. Aware of what's going on rather than swoosh through with what's going on. Because they live through it. You see, sometimes what is the kick is that you're scared but you don't die, tells you you're alive in a safe way. It's weird, but for some people, not dying once they've been afraid tells them that they're alive in a way that regular life doesn't. Adrenaline. Isn't it amazing? Yep. There's something about you people in the horror movie are all getting dead, but I'm not, that makes you feel safer. And there's something about going on a roller coaster where it's controlled chaos, where you can go and live through it. Yeah, it's an amazing bungee jumping, right? Same thing. Like, I'm going to do this thing that should kill me, but because I'm attached to this thing, it won't. And at the bottom, when you're hanging there, you're like, you feel so alive. People say, I felt so alive when I bungee jumped. It's because you didn't die. That's why you felt so alive. That works for some people. For some people, it's like, Veronica's like, I don't watch horror movies. There's enough fear in everyday life for me. I don't have to go looking for it. So for her, it doesn't make her feel more alive to see that stuff. For some people, it does. And also, we would just want to add, it also helps you catalog more things that could kill you. You know, because we have this strong belief that you're actually out there cataloging all the things that could kill you all the time. And you share them with others, right? Did you see that thing on Facebook? Da, 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 da. Did you hear the da 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 da? Right? You share the things that could kill you. First, it's just what you guys do. It's one of the reasons you talk about the weather, right? What's the weather doing? Because the weather has killed you enough times that you know you should be aware on some level what the weather's doing, especially when it's not exactly comfortable. So for some people, watching a horror movie and having the reanimated doll or whatever crazy stuff goes on, it's like, okay, that's one other thing to keep in mind that I could get killed by. Really, this really happens. Consciously, maybe not, but really, really does. Now, you guys are fascinating. We love you.